G'day, mates. Hopefully, you're having a good day today. What we're going to be talking to you today is and explaining to you today is the very basics of electronics and how you create circuits, how they work, components that they use, how you can measure if your circuits are likely to work as intended, or one of my favorite bits, make them blow up. What are circuits? Well, circuits are composed of individual electronic components such as resistors, transistors, capacitors, inductors, and diodes, and many more. These are conducted and connected by conductive wires or traces through which electric current can flow in a circular pattern. Okay, as you can see in this image above, I have put the circuit in a circular motion as I've made it out of two springs, an LED, a resistor, and our 6-volt battery pack, which all allows it to flow in a circular motion. Light-emitting diodes, known globally as LEDs, are exactly what the name suggests, a light-emitting diode, which in even simpler terms means when electricity is supplied to the diode, it will cause a light to be emitted. The problem with LEDs are they need to have a balance between the amount of voltage they are being supplied with, so they don't blow up, but also produce a bright enough amount of light. The best thing about them is if you reach the correct voltage, the longevity of an LED is so much higher compared to a simple halogen bulb. Measurements device that can measure various electrical properties. A standard multimeter has the ability to measure voltage, resistance, and current. In this scene, we can see that we are measuring the volts or ohms. So we are in the volt ohm millimeter mode, which means ohms, commonly written down as volts, are being is a formula that is used to determine how current, voltage, and resistance correlates to one another in an electrical circuit. According to Ohm's law, the equation to measure resistance R is R equals V over I. Voltage is measured by the equation V equals I times R, and current is measured in the equation I equals V over R. What is electrical resistance? Well, actually, electrical resistance is used in many, if not all, simple and complicated circuits. What electrical resistance is the resistance of electricity of an object and is a measure of its opposition to the flow of electric current. Electrical resistance shares some conceptual parallels with mechanical friction as well. 1, 2, 3, test. Resistors. Resistors are a passive two-terminal electrical component used in circuits to implement what we just talked about, electrical resistors. Resistors have a variety of purposes in electronic circuits, including lowering current flow, adjusting signal levels, dividing voltages, biasing active components, and terminating transmission lines. The ohm is the unit used to measure electrical resistance when using direct current. One, two, three, test. A buzzer is a mechanical or electromechanical audio signaling device. Buzzers are frequently used as alarm clocks, timers, train horns, and to validate human inputs such as mouse clicks or keyboard inputs. They make an audible sound when connected to a circuit. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Light-dependent resistors, known as LDRs, are passive components that reduce resistance in response to receiving light on their sensitive surface. An LDR is a photoconductive if it is resistance is the intensity of light received. One, two, three. Yes, flashing LEDs are not same as normal LEDs, but instead, flashing LEDs automatically flash within a certain time frame. Now, touch that LEDs and flashing LEDs both have a positive and negative. This is also polarity, and most uh, conductors have polarities such as batteries and lights, which are used with positive and negative charges as they can be used. A diode.